Hello, my name is Marco, and this is the fast summary of To Kill a Mockingbird. First of all, the story takes place on Macomb, Alabama. There's the Finch family, Scout, her brother Jem, and their father Atticus. Every summer, the kids join to Dill, that is a friend, and they were obsessed by the local haunted house where Boo Radley lives. When the fall comes, Dill leaves, and Scout starts the school. One day she noticed something curious, found some kind of treasures hidden in a tree hole. Until Mr. Nathan, that is Bull Radley's brother, filled the hole. On winter, a disaster happened with Miss Maury's house because the house takes on fire and burns. While a scout stands waiting on the street, someone puts a blanket on her shoulders, and that someone was Boo Radley. Um, then she freaks out when she notices. By the way, at the school, Scout suffered some bullying by her classmates because Scout father was a lawyer and takes a nigger client named Tom Robinson, and the kids, Gem and Scout, learn a lot of things about race, customs, and also learn that Tom Robinson were being accused by raping a white woman. Um, at the day of Tom Robinson judgment, the kids found a way to infiltrate inside the court and see the victim that was called Magella Evil. Some white guys inside the court aren't happy with Atticus, and because he was accusing the girl and her dad um, of lying, and anybody care the rights of a black man. Weeks later, Tom were convicted and dead when he tried to escape from prison. The kids hear also some rumors that her father were being treated, and one night when they back home at Halloween, they notice someone following them, and they were attacked. And when they notice, one man was on the floor, and another one carries Gem injured because the fight back to the Finch house. When everything ends, they notice that Mr. Evil is dead, Gem were injured, and Boo Radley helped them. Also, Atticus at the beginning thinks that his kids have done all this and start planning the legal defense for Gem, uh, that was the scout brother, um, and and a friend convinced him to take away that idea. The story ends with a scout looking at the neighborhood from the Boo's Ratley's porch house. Um, and also for me, one of the characters that, according to the personality, is closer to my family is Atticus, which is a very determined character and don't judge the people. Besides that, he always care his children and demonstrate the value of respect. He continues also appreciating the people and defending all those who are socially different, because he is not racist. And I think the most honorable example for me is my grandfather, which may be the closest to that character. Also, the story has several contradictions with people of the 21st century, because nowadays the people have lost, for me, have lost the respect and honor that mean to be important to their family and to carry a renowned name. In addition, the children often play in the streets, that on the past, and live together. Evidence obedience to their parents, and also the imagination are things that are not on these days, with the technology, tablets and cell phones. If I had to modify something also in the history, it would be the mystery of Boo Radley, to discover until the end of the story, revealing the secrets at the end. And another would be at the Tom Robinson judgment. He wouldn't have been sent to the jail, and someone could be saved him um, uh, before he dies. The story would change, and people could understand as well that beside the skin, we are all human beings, solving the discrimination against Tom and society. And I think that he will live until the end and maybe fight against Bob Ewell. Um, and finally, if I had the possibility to creating an a special character in that history, that would be have some modern characteristics of or those things, it would be a woman character, because in this book there are few examples of female figures. I would call her as Rachel, maybe, or Maggie, and she would be a smart woman with high knowledge or of law, like in The Merchant of Venice as Portia, um, that helps Mr. Atticus, and because she know how to handle the Tom Robinson's case and the discrimination in her favor. Finally, and in my preference, she was a black woman like Calpurnia, to break the stereotypes. Calpurnia was a black woman that carried the children, Jem and Scout, in their house. Thank you for all. This is my review and the summary of that book.